Hi everybody, welcome back to my orchid channel, Colin's Orchids. I hope you're having a great summer, perhaps on vacation, or yeah, whatever you do and wherever you are in the world, very much welcome. If you're new to my channel, I will give you a warm welcome as well. Happy to see you here, and yeah, this is the July session, Bloom and Spike video. A bit in bloom, some didn't manage to open up, which I thought they would. Well, it doesn't matter, I'm going to show them to you in my next August Spike and Bloom session instead. Yeah, let's move forward and look at all the clips I put together during this month of July. Come along with me. After 28 days, my Cattleya mossii blooms on her second cane to open. The cluster of 3 is now fading. But her last ones to open up still got about 3 more days before they're gonna fade. But in replacement for that one's blooming, we got this lovely Cattleya instead. Beautiful, beautiful pink flowers. This one was said to be a cerulean, but I hoped for it not to be, since a few of the orchids in the same batch came out a little bit more pinkish. So I just took a chance and picked this one and hoped for the best, since I lost my lovely, lovely avatar Cattleya last summer. So now I got a decent replacement plant for her. And the flowers measures 15 centimeters across the petals. And I guess this is the first time blooming on this Cattleya. So the sepals are a bit, they are a bit bent. And they should be like, more like this. So I will suggest on its next blooming, next summer, the sepals will be more upright. Just as for my Cattleya purpurata. Alright? More like this. But it's a lovely one, and a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. One of the best you can find on a Cattleya species. Look at the veinings down there in his throat. So gorgeous. Very pleased with this one. And we also got another giant Cattleya orchid from Lucke from last summer. In bloom now. PC. The one with a long name, PC Chinese Bronze times LC Lee Langford times Golden Cell times Waikiki Gold Leah. Also lovely Lucke purchase. I had it for 1 year now. Sitting in semi-hydro. Transitioned it quite recently. And it's doing really well. Anyway, I'm gonna make a pop-up now on its blooms. What the blooms are supposed to look like, according to the web shop. Yes. Lovely, rounded petals and sepals. A little bit pink, shall we say peach, yellow peach bronze sepals and petals, as well as a gorgeous yellow and pinkish reddish lip. And here's a picture of it in when it just opened up its buds a couple of days ago, 4 days or 3 days ago. And here's what it looks like today. Well, you cannot believe that this is really the same orchid as shown on the pic. But you know what? I couldn't care less. This one is absolutely amazing. See if I can focus. Look at its lip. And a bit bronze. A color changer. A little bit more bronze-ish looking petals and sepals now to the edges. And they are getting a little bit more leathery-like. Yes. Beautiful scent to them. Slight scent, that is. 3 came out from a sheath. Yeah, the little one all squeezed in here to the back side, but I cannot really do anything about it. I've been trying to stake this one up as it's growing out of the pot. I mean, it's quite difficult to, to stake it up properly. But I do believe and I do think that these blooms are really lovely. Not exactly what was promised, but it's a variable cross, I believe. I only found one picture of this one on Google. That looks a little bit like this, so yeah, it's the right Cattleya I got in my hand here, I think. Alright, lovely, I think. And Encyclia Prismato Copper will not be open in this session. But there will be quite a few buds, quite a few blooms this time. 19, yeah, about 19 blooms. Prismato Copper. And Phalaenopsis Joy Fairy Tale Peloric. Open up your buds, please. Well, I guess we have to wait for this one as well. Until next session. And this little Prosthecia cochleada, my never-ending story orchid. Yeah, it's on a good 8 month blooming in a row. And 2 new buds for me still. But this orchid's behavior is when it's new growth here has almost reached maturity size, it will develop a sheath and replace this one. So it will continuously keep on blooming with about only perhaps 1 month break between its flowerings. So as I said, well worth having. If you like to see some reliable bloomings, this orchid is just the one for you, I think. If you like octopus blooms. And my quite recent one, my petalum mordier, yeah, it's now fading a bit. You can tell by the lip. It's getting a little bit wrinkly, but it's been out for a good 45 days now, so I think, yeah, it's okay for you to take a little rest, gal, and work on your new fan down there instead. Lovely, lovely mottled leaves. The best foliage, I think, on a mordier. The best foliage of all petalums, I think. That's my opinion. And petalum Pinocchio is working on its 3rd bloom on the same spike. I think it still has got a few more to come there. Yeah. Lovely sequential. And my petalum Godfrey from Orchids and More, recent purchase, had a little black thingy down in the apex, and I thought it was a new leaf, of course, but it wasn't. It's a lovely, lovely little bud. It's growing really fast now, and yeah, let's hope for it not to blast for us. At least you can see that it's got a bud. Let's see. And yeah, he really did open up for this session. He's got a beautiful fragrance as well. Quite faint, but it's there. Lovely one. Can you see it? Well pleased, of course. And let's see what it measures. It's about 7 centimeters, about 3 inches across the petals. Yeah. Nice thing to have in a collection, in a good orchid collection, I think. And we've got some blooms on my Phalaenopsis Bellina Green 987. One I got from Lucke in March. And what do we see? Another bud on another spike. Perhaps there will be some more blooms behind it in a while. This one is so beautiful, with a lovely fragrance. Greenish edges. Just as it should be. Perfect. Really nice. And now the Bellina has opened up 2 buds. This is the latest one to open up. Nice. I really do love these blooms. Bellina blooms. Sequential. You can see there will be a couple of more blooms before long on both spikes. And my Ringcatleyanti Chiffon Little Sun Young Min Golden Boy. Yeah, it bloomed a couple of months ago. And it's now producing buds in, I think 2 of its new sheaths here. So yeah, it's better than nothing. It's gorgeous Lucke purchase from, I think last summer of 20. BLC Giselle Bunchen. You can see the black shadings in the sheath, can you? Yes. But it's the buds are really growing slowly, really slowly, so I do hope they won't stall in there. Yeah, let's hope for her. Lovely blooms on this one. Now the buds are breaking the sheath open. We're really cracking it now. And the little I can see of these sepals or petals is the right color, yellow. Yay. This beauty, it really did manage to open up for this late July Loomis spike session. So this is what she looks like. One fragrant, rosy, scented bloom here, and another one on its way to opening up here. Yeah, and you can see slight strikings on the petals, at least. Yeah, a little bit on the sepals as well. But I guess this one's behavior is just like my magic trick new treat, I think it was called, which developed its strikes after a couple of days. So the strikings will be more significant after a while. But I think this one looks great even now. It opened up today. So yeah, and a little bit of reddish to the to the lip. Yeah, down here. Yeah, and some veinings. The throat. Yeah, it's a nice one. Blooms measures 14 centimeters across the petals. So yeah, quite large, but yeah, medium-sized Cattleya, but looks great. And I will film it again in my August session for you to see the significant changes, the sharpening of the strikings. Okay, and there's actually a bee in here sipping off the happy sap. On my LC Magic Treat new trick. It's new growth. Yeah. On this one, Eonosidium popcorn Haruri. It's still out. It's been a couple of weeks now. And I can see that its color, background color, is it deepens with time. Now it's really turning more purple than it was before. And now let's look at a few more buds and spikes. Cattleya, Harrisoniae, Volcano Queen times Pinot, the lovely pink Cattleya, which bloomed for me 2 months ago, is already forming buds in its newly produced sheath. And its content is already up here. It's the first time I saw it So, really nice. Yeah, in this rate it can bloom about 4 times a year, so it's a keeper. Nice thing to have in a collection. And Cattleya Arantioca Mishima spots. 30 days now. Yeah, well, no, they're not really fading yet. 30 days. Yeah, that's good. That's quite long. Nice. I love them. Watering time. And I found a little beginning of spike down there on my Shiloh token. Brassia Shiloh token. And a bit larger spike. Somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. So, all of a sudden, 2 spikes. Yes. And my BLC Corona Green Genie, yeah, will soon open up her buds. But I'm going to show you the blooms in my next Bloom and Spike video. And this is not an orchid, it's a Medinilla. Right now I cannot remember the variation, but I got this large one. And I also got the candy variety, one I already showed you in a previous video. Lovely ones, I think. Nice. Really lovely. But we do have the Cattleya miniata in bloom. Yeah, it's been having a cold resting period out on the balcony for 2 months, I guess. Lovely. All of a sudden, when I just gazed at it, I saw some buds, and its spike is growing at really fast speed. 10 centimeters in a day. I'm not kidding. So, well folks, I guess that was all for today, and thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you liked this little video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and share, comment and subscribe, and I talk to you soon. Have a lovely day. Bye bye guys.